300,000 years ago, humans were just another animal. No claws, no venom, no sharp teeth, no super speed. If you dropped a human into the wild back then, we'd probably lose a fight to a goose. But somehow, this weak little ape became something Earth had never seen before. A species so powerful that it didn't just change the planet, it changed evolution itself. Today, almost every animal on Earth is reacting to humans. Some became smaller, some became smarter, some became aggressive, some became dependent on us, and some simply disappeared forever. Wolves became pugs, wild chickens became walking meat factories, fish are shrinking, elephants are evolving without tusks, even pigeons are slowly becoming city specialists. Humans didn't just build civilization, we accidentally redesigned life on Earth. And the craziest part? Most of us never notice. Chapter 1. The first animal humans changed. Let's start with one animal you probably love. Dogs. Because dogs might be the greatest example of humans rewriting nature. Thousands of years ago, dogs didn't exist. There were only wolves. Big, wild, dangerous wolves. But one strange thing happened. Some wolves started hanging around humans because humans left food behind. Trash, bones, scraps, basically ancient fast food. Now imagine two wolves. One is aggressive and attacks humans. The other is calmer and less afraid. Which wolf survives longer near humans? The calmer one. And slowly, generation after generation, humans accidentally selected the friendliest wolves. Not through science, not through laboratories, just through survival. And eventually, those wolves stopped becoming wolves. They became dogs, which is honestly insane. Imagine explaining this to someone in ancient times. Yeah, this terrifying forest predator will eventually wear sweaters and cry during thunderstorms. But humans didn't stop there. Then we got creative. We bred dogs for hunting, for guarding, for herding sheep, for pulling sleds, for looking cute. And eventually, we started turning wolves into memes. Some dogs can't even survive without humans anymore. We took nature and customized it. Dogs were the beginning. After that, humans started changing everything. Chapter 2. The Chicken Apocalypse. Now let's talk about chickens, because this gets dark fast. The original chicken was small, lean, fast, basically a jungle bird. But modern chickens, they look like they were designed by a fast food company. And honestly, humans wanted more meat. So we started breeding chickens that grow faster and bigger. And it worked. Too well. Today, some chickens grow so unnaturally fast, their legs literally struggle to support their own bodies. Imagine being engineered to become meat as efficiently as possible. That's not evolution anymore. That's production. And chickens are now one of the most populated birds on Earth. Not because nature wanted it, because humans did. Same with cows. Wild cows used to survive naturally. Modern cows? Some produce insane amounts of milk because humans selectively bred them for centuries. We changed their bodies, their behavior, their entire existence. Farm animals today are basically animals redesigned for human needs. Nature became industry. Chapter 3. The City Animals. But humans didn't only change domesticated animals. We changed wild ones too, especially city animals. Take pigeons. Most people see pigeons as annoying flying potatoes. But pigeons are actually adapting to human civilization in real time. Cities became artificial cliffs, buildings became nesting spots, leftover food became survival fuel. Pigeons that adapted to humans survived better. And over time, cities created their own version of wildlife. Same with rats. Rats thrive because of human garbage. Subways, sewers, food waste. Human civilization accidentally created paradise for rats, which is honestly terrifying. And crows? Crows are becoming incredibly intelligent around humans. Some studies suggest they can recognize human faces. Imagine getting judged by a bird. Some animals are changing physically because of cities. Scientists notice certain animals becoming more nocturnal to avoid humans. Some birds change their songs because cities are too noisy. Human noise literally forced birds to change how they communicate. We are changing the soundtrack of nature. Chapter 4. The ocean is changing too. And then there's the ocean, which humans somehow also managed to alter. Overfishing is changing fish evolution. That sounds fake, but it's real. Humans usually catch the biggest fish first. So what happens? Smaller fish survive longer and reproduce more, which means, over generations, humans are literally shrinking fish. Even whales changed because of humans. Some whales changed migration patterns due to shipping routes and noise pollution. Imagine your entire species changing direction because giant floating metal boxes won't stop screaming through the ocean. Plastic pollution also changed marine life. Sea turtles mistake plastic for food. Fish ingest microplastics constantly. There are now animals born into environments humans polluted before they even existed. That's how deep our impact goes. Chapter 5. Fear-changed animals. Some animals changed because humans hunted them. Elephants are a crazy example. Poachers target elephants with large tusks, so elephants with smaller tusks survive more often. And over time, more elephants are being born without tusks. Humans hunted an animal so aggressively, we changed its evolution. Not over millions of years, within generations. And it's not just elephants. Many animals became more aggressive around humans. Others became more fearful. Some completely changed their activity patterns. Nature now behaves differently because humanity exists. Chapter 6. The Extinction Machine. But some animals never adapted. They vanished forever. Mammoths disappeared. Dodos disappeared. Countless species disappeared before cameras even existed. Imagine surviving volcanoes, ice ages, meteor impacts. And the scary part? This is still happening. Entire species are disappearing because forests are cut down for roads, farms, and cities. Animals lose habitats. Food chains collapse. And slowly, silence replaces life. Some scientists even call this period the sixth mass extinction, which is a horrifying title, because usually mass extinctions are caused by giant disasters. This time, the disaster is us. Chapter 7. Pets are becoming human. Now here's the strangest part. Some animals are becoming emotionally tied to humans, especially pets. Dogs read human emotions incredibly well. Some cats learned fake crying sounds to get attention. Animals are adapting socially to us. They understand our routines, our emotions, our body language. Some dogs even experience separation anxiety when humans leave, which means humans didn't just change animal bodies. We changed animal psychology. Imagine evolving alongside one species so closely, your brain starts depending on them emotionally. Humans and certain animals are now psychologically connected, which sounds beautiful. Chapter 8. The Winners of Humanity. Now here's something weird. Not all animals suffered because of humans. Some absolutely dominated. Rats, pigeons, cockroaches, mosquitoes. Human civilization accidentally created the perfect environment for them. Mosquitoes thrive near standing water and crowded populations. Rats get endless food. Pigeons get shelter. Cockroaches basically unlocked immortality. Human civilization created human-adapted species. Animals that evolved specifically to survive around us. So while some animals went extinct, others became stronger than ever. Chapter 9. The animals learning from us. But animals aren't just changing physically. Some are learning from humans, which is honestly one of the creepiest parts. In some cities, birds learn traffic patterns. They drop nuts onto roads, wait for cars to crack them open, then collect the food when the traffic light turns red. Monkeys steal phones and trade them back for food. Whales pass hunting techniques through generations. Crows use tools. Octopuses solve puzzles. Some animals are becoming smarter specifically because surviving around humans is difficult. If humans disappeared tomorrow, what happens to the animals shaped by us? Would pugs survive in the wild? Probably not. Would pigeons still dominate cities with no humans around? Would rats inherit the earth? Chapter 10. The Planet of Human Shadows. The strangest thing about all this is that even untouched nature is no longer truly untouched. Deep oceans contain plastic. Remote forests hear airplanes. Polar ice melts because of human industry thousands of miles away. There are animals that will never meet a human, yet their lives are still affected by humanity. That's terrifying influence. A permanent pressure changing life everywhere simultaneously. And maybe one day, thousands of years in the future, scientists will study Earth's history and divide it into two eras, before humans changed the planet and after. Because whether it was wolves becoming dogs, fish becoming smaller, elephants losing tusks, or pigeons adapting to skyscrapers, the evidence is everywhere. One species changed the direction of life itself, not with superpowers, not with magic, just intelligence, tools, and endless expansion. Humans didn't just conquer the world. We quietly reshaped every creature living in it. And we're still doing it right now.